Hey, it's Josie with Affirmation Pod, where you get life-changing affirmations for the abundance you truly deserve. Welcome to new listeners. Welcome back to returning listeners. Today's episode is a request. It's called After Being Cheated On. The themes that have come up from your requests are forgiveness, finding it very hard to forgive, and also a fear of it happening again. One DM said, could you do an episode that deals with the fear of being lied to or fooled behind my back? I'm really struggling with this after so many lies and cheating. I felt like I was made a fool of. Now I have all this paranoia and insecurity I never had before. I don't want to be anyone else's fool. Another DM said, I've been finding it hard as sometimes I feel angry and hurt and sad by all of it, as I have always been faithful and honest in the relationship. I just feel betrayed, but I want to rise above the situation and try to be the best person I can be about it all with the most grace. This episode is available in the Affirmation Pod app. It's free on the Apple, Amazon, and Google Play app stores. The app is where you can tap on the star next to the episodes that you love the most, and then when you go to favorites, they'll all be listed there, and you can reorder them. If you tap download next to your favorite episodes, they will be downloaded to your device and in the download section of the app. You can reorder the episodes there as well. And when you're playing an episode, if you tap on the bottom where it says now playing, you'll see a dashboard comes up. And you'll see the different features you can use for the experience that you want to have. Those features include a sleep timer, being able to put an episode on repeat, customizing how many seconds, advancing the episode back or forth based on how many seconds you've set it at in the settings. Again, it's free and available in the Apple, Amazon, and Google Play app stores. You can also get the direct links by going to affirmationpodapp.com. That's affirmationpodapp.com. And now let's take a deep breath. And here's Affirmations After Being Cheated On. This is the pain that you can't really know or understand unless you've been there, unless you've felt it for yourself. It is a blow to the system. It is unequivocal betrayal. It's trust that is broken and shattered. Cheating is a choice. Cheating is a choice to break trust. Cheating floods a relationship with lies, promises that weren't kept, and hurt that cuts so deep. After being cheated on, I question myself. I question my qualities. I question my personal appearance. But this really isn't about who and what I am. I'm not the one to blame here, but I am to own where I'm going to land after this experience. I may not be ready to forgive, but I'm going to work on remembering what forgiveness is and what forgiveness means and what forgiveness does. I may not be ready to let go of the anger, but I will walk myself through those emotions of anger to how I feel hurt, to how I feel made a fool of, to how I thought I knew the person. I don't have to be ready to release resentment, but I will acknowledge what the resentment is saying and doing and giving me. I may want to love like I've never been hurt, but I have been hurt, and I'm working on myself and the impact of the hurt. Because now as I live life after being cheated on, I see where I can get jealous, scared, and obsessive. I know it's just me trying to protect myself from getting burned again. I can work with that part of me. I can talk to that part of me that's scared the past will come back and repeat itself. And assess, am I feeling threatened when there is no threat here? Am I feeling threatened because there's a possibility of a threat here? Or am I feeling threatened because there actually is a threat here? I work with my emotions, my logic, and my reasoning to understand myself. Am I projecting a threat when there isn't one? And how do I deal with that? How do I communicate that? How do I prepare myself for future experiences that are not about the present, but all about the past? I am doing the work of forgiveness. I am not forcing myself to forgive. I'm putting time, thought, and care into forgiving. And as I work on forgiveness, I also work on my fear of getting hurt like this again, fear of being in that shock and disbelief. It is a tall order. I also know if I'm not working on it, I'm going to stay stuck. I can choose to stay stuck, or I can choose to make my way to that door that opens up to release. So as I would take care of physical wounds, I am taking care of my emotional wounds. I own how I feel. I own the pain. I notice and I acknowledge how the cheating affected me, how it impacted me. And I take the time I need to forgive, to recover, and to open my heart to love again. That is my gift for you today. This episode is in the relationships category of the Affirmation Pod app. And if you're looking for the version without the ads, without the announcements, that's available in the app when you sign up for premium access. And premium access also gives you the bonus episodes and bonus playlists that you won't hear on this podcast. If it's your time to sign up, head over to affirmationpodpremium.com. That's affirmationpodpremium.com. Now, for those of you who have been using the app, I would love it if you could take a little bit of time and leave a rating with a review sharing how someone who hasn't listened to Affirmation Pod before can benefit from listening on the app. Because as I mentioned before, there's a lot of people who have found the app who've never listened to Affirmation Pod. They don't even listen to podcasts. And so your review will help them get familiar with what Affirmation Pod is, what Affirmation Pod does, and they'll know they're downloading a quality app that is useful for living life. And of course, that would be on your app store of choice, whether it be Apple, Amazon, or Google Play. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Now go be you, know you, and love you. This is Josie with Affirmation Pod.